Yes, people, welcome back to the Treehouse podcast with myself, Walshy. And you may have seen that we've had Kious in with the Magnum video. If you ain't already watched that, go and run up the Magnum video. We're a bit waved because we've just shot that and come up to the loft.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, we've got Kious here today with us. So what you telling me, bro? You good?
Yes, bro, I'm blessed, man.
Yeah?
Been a long time coming. Been
Yeah,
trying
man.
to get here myself, man.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
said, just been drinking bare Mario, so
He's finally got him here.
feeling
innit?
kind of waved right now still. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
man. So yeah, we got the Marios on deck.
Mhm.
I'm on the Milton.
Yeah,
Feeling
man.
the Milton,
You saying
innit?
you prefer that one, innit?
Yeah, at the minute.
Alright.
But
Still yet to try the Rio, so
yeah, so that's what I mean. I've not had a Rio yet, so I can't really comment. But I'm really
Yeah.
fucking with the Milton.
both
so.
10 out of 10 though.
Yeah, yeah. So they equal then, innit? So if I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Milton,
yeah,
I should like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Mario,
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
So yeah, so obviously we'll leave that because obviously that's
Yeah.
a separate video, innit?
You gonna
get me?
see
But
that
if you're
one.
thinking about what we're drinking, go and check the video on the YouTube. So yeah, obviously Kious, like he just said, it's been a long time coming. We've been meaning to get him in and all that. We're finally here now. So yeah, the first question is always, bro, how did you get into music?
Boy, that's a pretty broad one still.
Like what was your like inspirations? Like how old were you? What was your first bars?
Like originally all started like, I'm just gonna have to go right back. Like, if
Yeah,
you're gonna say
take us back,
inspirations,
take us back.
it's probably like when I was rolling with my big sister in it.
Yeah.
Like, when she first got her car and she was playing Ja Rule and the
Right.
shanty. That was my
Is
thing.
that the living it up? That
Yeah,
I
like
can't-
living it up.
Is it paying his love?
Always
album?
on time, yeah, and paying his love. Like, she used to
Yeah.
like all the bait ones, yeah, but I used to like some of the like, what's the other one? It was Baltimore Lover. There was some tune.
Yeah.
No,
there was
you
a-
know,
there
some
was
at
a couple-
Baltimore,
yeah.
or was it featuring someone called Baltimore?
Yeah.
You
I
know what?
feel-
You know
I
which
feel
one I
like
mean?
know which
Oh,
one you
yo.
mean.
Yeah, that's good. Everyone get in the comments because you know what tune I'm trying to get on.
Yeah.
But basically, it was all M time, so she would play all M tunes in the car, and that's where it started. And then from there, I was like a 50 Cent type of guy.
Yeah.
And then
Same,
I felt
bro.
conflicted because I was like, oh, 50, so why is he badding up Ja? Because Ja was my guy. And then eventually, it was just a 50 Cent thing from
Yeah,
there. Like,
yeah.
Ja Rule, know what
He
happened.
got
did
badded up that
yeah,
bad,
he got
you can't-
badded up, bro.
Bad, innit?
Trust me, bro. And then what? It must have been like 2000, was that 2003, 2002 times. I was wearing G-Unit trainers, bro.
Yeah, the
I was
Reebok
that guy. I had the
G-Units.
Reeboks from Foot Locker, bro. I wanted to have the headband, but I couldn't find it nowhere, and that would have been nuts. But
Yeah,
I
from
would've
the,
done it
from the
up.
video, innit? Did you?
yeah, bro, I wanted that one. That was the one I wanted, man. But I was a G-Unit guy, so I just like from there it was just spiraled.
Yeah.
And then Mum used to play the soul music around the house and whatnot. Just bare Jaheim, bare OJ.
So you had like
Bobby
a bit of a
Womack.
mix then, innit? Like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
hearing
yeah,
at
yeah.
home and then what you're choosing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
listen to.
Yeah, because like, I like a lot of like R&B, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of R&B as opposed to like rap music for the most part. So I feel like I get that like from my mum's side with like the soulful stuff, and it might mix in with like my sister listening to Ashanti and all that type of stuff from young anyway.
Yeah.
Trust me, man.
So you're just used to a different
Yeah,
sound.
yeah,
innit,
yeah.
from
So
young,
like
yeah.
from then, like I always like loved tunes. I remember like flipping, trying to like write the 50 Cent song. Like remember like writing all the lyrics down, listening to it, and I wrote all the lyrics down. It took time, bro.
Yeah.
Can't remember what song it was now, but I wrote them all down, and I was buzzing when I finished. I remember it was a Sunday morning. I sat there on the floor like for time, rewinding the tape
To make
on
sure
the
you got it
flipping
all
CD.
right.
Yeah,
and
like
yeah,
trying to get it right. And then once I sat there, I don't know what I did with it. I just sat there like,
just feeling like 50 Cent.
yeah, I just felt cold after that. I don't know why, but I just had to write it down, and I feel like that's probably where I wanted to like start writing music in it.
Yeah.
So that's probably where the inspirations actually came from, like for music. But as far as I got into like music as being an artist, I would say maybe. Do you remember Fiasco and Merkdon when they had a clash?
briefly. Yeah. Like I think I'm a little bit younger than you.
Yeah.
I do briefly remember
Yeah, man. Like,
them times, but I have to sort
Yeah.
of like hear it or see it.
it's like
me for it
2006.
to trigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like them two had a clash, and at the time, like Merkdon, his younger brother was in my class in primary school, so like I always knew him, and I kind of like knew Merkdon, just kind of like just seeing him through him.
Yeah.
And then when I
yeah.
kind of like seen him like do it, and it was someone I knew,
Yeah.
it was bare like inspirational. Cause it was like, rah, I kind of know him. A man does music and he's cold, and it was
Yeah.
So from there, that kind of like just give me like
Made it seem
more
more
it was like-
achievable and that
cause
type
it's like
of
man
thing.
lived around the corner and he's doing music and stuff.
Yeah.
And that Fiasco clash, like it was joke, bro.
Yeah.
That was hella joke. So obviously I was bare like powered up through that. And that's just when I started like listening to grime and just getting into it. But I didn't actually think about writing grime. That was when more so when I got into a crew called Ruthless Soldiers.
Yeah.
Do you know about C to the H? Big up C to the H, man.
Now what's that? Is that?
Now she's a girl. She's
She's a girl. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh right, I thought he was on about like
she's
a
done
place.
she's done a few things. Look her up. She's done like a JDZ Spitfire. She's tough, man.
Yeah, from Manneh.
Yeah, from Manneh, man. Definitely, you'll have to get C to the H on, because she's like one of them people. She's been about for time as well.
Yeah, man,
I don't think she's really spitting no more, but you'll have to definitely check out her music and stuff.
Yeah, I'll check her out, defo.
But like she was my friend as well, so she started going fielding.
Yeah.
Know about fielding.
Yeah,
That's where everyone used to go. And that was just the youth club. I used to just go for the youth club vibes, really. Just to go chill with the man.
I think everyone who's been on the podcast from who was about back in the day.
Yeah.
So Ragaloco, Slay, RJE, I think even RJ even mentioned it, Sly. Yeah. Like and anyone else who I might have missed.
Like from the South Manchester side.
From them times they know about Wiz, Adventure. Fielding, like, you know what I'm saying? So Wiz.
I only ever went to Wiz once, but I know like fielding, that was kind of near my house. Like it was just up the road.
Right. Okay.
So I just started going there like with her, and then there was a recording studio in there. Can't remember what the dome was called. He might have been called Steve or something, and he used to just engineer everyone's thing.
Worked in the
yeah. It was just a don. No, he used to just book in your time and stuff. I don't think you had to pay or anything. It was proper, bro.
It's like a youth thing. Like
man. So I used to go there. I remember like. So one time, Shanice was there recording with flipping like her cousin and like couple next man that went to her school.
Yeah.
And I was just knocking with them, but I see them recording. I got gas, bro. You know them alcohol blackjack beats back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember they was recording to that. They made something. I got gas, bro. I sat there like, yo, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna write bars. Right now, I remember saying to her, I went home. I linked them a couple hours later with my bars. Like I written like a story, bro. Like just like straight like bare bars, like a long story. I had them on a page. I remember just spitting them to her outside the court. Yeah, I'm Mardy Road.
Yeah.
Oh mate, what, yo, she said they were cold though, but I know for a fact they weren't cold. I wrote these bars and like, I literally went home and sat in the kitchen and wrote bars like that. I don't even think I had a beat. I don't know what I was doing. She just told me they were cold, and then like from then I started like trying to like actually get into it and write bars. Yeah, man. And then must have been about 2 months later or something. I'm in field, and these times my bars are okay. Like I know like how to drop on the beat, and I've got 116, and we're all recording the tune. It was bare of us on this tune. I think if I recall, it was me, Shanice. There was a guy called Sniper, a guy called Cyclone, who's Shifty's and Blizzard's little cousin.
Okay.
I don't know what Cyclone's doing, but Shanice was telling me he actually still makes music, bro. That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Who else was the Onyx? Big up Onyx, man, like Josh. Yo, there was bare man on this tune, but check what actually happened, yeah? We're all just recording. Guess who walks in the studio, bro?
Go on.
Fiasco.
Mad.
And says, yeah, I'm jumping on this tune.
Mad.
My head fell off, bro.
Yeah.
Because the whole reason I got into like this grime thing was that clash.
Him and Mert on
that clash, bro. So my man's jumped on the tune like as the last guy. Oh shit, I missed out a couple guys. Little D Knowledge. D Knowledge was on this tune.
Yeah.
Bro. It was bare man. Little Maz.
Yeah.
Little Maz and D Knowledge. Little Maz, D Knowledge, there was hella of us. And then Fiasco's walked in and said, yo, the tune's called Deep Freestyle. And I remember Fiasco's drops on last and just came in like, yeah, I know the face. Oh, I can't remember the bars he spat, but I was so
Is that still about that tune?
It'll be on the deep archives of YouTube. That
right. Well, I'll
type in Deep Freestyle, and it might be like free and style if I remember correctly, because I remember finding it, but
right, I'll find.
I'm now speaking about this. I want to dig in myself, but it should be on there somewhere. And my man's jumped on the tune, and I remember I got my little CD back with the tune on it. That's how it was back then. And I almost remember going home, playing it, bashing it, bro.
Gas that you was on the tune with. One you'd done your first. Is that your first tune?
That was the first ever tune I did, bro.
And you was on it with Fiasco.
Yeah, man. My man jumped on it, and it was like, yo.
And he was one of the reasons why you started getting into it.
I just kind of fell off from there. And then from then, just kind of made like a couple tracks here and there in it. And that's how it started, bro.
And then that's how you sort of grew into where you are now.
Nah,
that's good though, innit? That's good. We want to hear the backstory.
Hopefully I was concise though. I didn't go waffle on too much.
Nah, it's proper. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear how it started for you, and if it is a bit of a story, then tell it, innit? Because
man, I don't want to leave no gaps out.
You wouldn't be here today, innit? Or you wouldn't be doing music today, or whatever you're doing today. Regardless, if you didn't have that backstory in it. So it's interesting, man.
Trust me.
Appreciate you sharing that with us, because it's sick as well. And there's some names in there as well that people will know. Like,
but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the early days, though, man. That's like the real early days. That's 2006.
Yeah,
and that was when I was called Rampage.
Rampage,
Yeah,
okay.
man. Like,
See, because with you,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
obviously everyone who watches this knows how to do my digging and
yeah,
that,
yeah,
innit?
yeah, yeah.
And I knew you had a different name, and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think you're the first person whose old name has eluded me.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
the
yeah.
only one that I knew you had another
Yeah.
name, but I could not think of it.
Yeah, it's Rampage.
Right.
And then through Rampage became Rampiddy, and then there's Ramps. You might have found some stuff on the Ramps.
I don't think this is what I mean.
Yeah, see, if you like searched under Ramps, you might find some stuff. But the reason I changed that is because there was some next song called Ramps in it. So.
Oh right, okay.
And then it was just bait. And then
I remember that back in the day. A lot of people used to get like, oh, someone else has got that
but like
name
everyone still calls me Ramps. Like boys like Sly call me Ramps. I'm still Ramps, but like as far as the music changed, it was 2016. Like when I first came out and like dropped Skirting, I think it was. I thought it's gonna come out as Kious in it and just change it up.
Did that end up on the Kious EP, Skirting?
Yeah,
I thought so. So yeah, like obviously that's how you got into music. Quick little brief name change as well.
Yeah.
So that's mad because like I say, it eluded me. So you're like the first person who's managed to escape like me finding everything.
Yeah,
so
man.
you done well there.
I didn't do it. To be fair, back then, like there was a lot of music, but it was weird. Like certain man will have them on the laptops, on memory sticks and memory cards,
rather than it being out there.
And
out
Sony
there.
Ericssons and. Even on MySpace, there's some on MySpace, but like, have you noticed when you try to go on MySpace and play the tunes, it just don't work.
Yeah.
So I remember trying to play them and think, is there a way I can get them off, and they just don't work. So it's like even them, it's techie, man. There's a few lost files, you know. That I'm pretty burnt about, to be fair.
Yeah, it's one of them. Those technology levels back there, isn't it? Pete. So yeah, like obviously, like that's how you got into music and stuff like that, bro. And before we actually like touch on your like discography and that, like your music and your releases and all that sort of stuff, like I just want to sort of brush over because it sort of leads into it. Is like the Manchester scene, and like first of all, bro, just on a level, like who do you listen to in Manchester, like regardless of whether you know them or whatever, like who you feeling, who you listening to in the city? Talk to us.
No, I listen to a lot of people in the city, you know. I'd say right now I'm listening to a lot of K-Don and Copes, man.
Yeah,
man.
I'm excited for the new K-Don thing with Tal Greasy. I've been seeing him shooting a video that looks like it's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, trust me. So I listen to a lot of like K-Don and Copes, but that's for like that type of music in it, you know, for the like wavy, like
the wavy,
Trust me, man. I think that man could hold it up with Dirk and them man me on a tune, easily. Like they're like the guys in Manchester that could just do that light work.
Yeah, I agree.
Man. Trust me. And then like I listen to like Sleazy F because that's my guy. Like Trust me, like he's one of like my favorite like artists that I can actually like listen to and I think makes really good music.
He's got a tune with K-Don, Scary Hours.
Yeah. That man I got like flipping hella tunes. Remember the Boominati EP, Drip Set.
Oh yeah, the Drip Set days.
Drip
Yeah, because the
man.
Drip Set was Sleaze, K-Don, and Copes. Yeah.
Come on, man. You man need to bring that back, yo.
Yeah, bro. I've seen. You know
I know everyone's always asking you, so I'll bring it back. But in due time, I know you will get that done, man.
I think it was K-Don's birthday recently, and Sleaze put like pictures, and he was saying you can tell you've been my boy from time because they only had pictures from the Drip Set days, I was like, oh yeah. Like, do you remember that? Like, that would have been like they need
Trust
to.
me,
I
bro.
agree with you in it, like, but all in due time, innit?
All in due time. Trust me, man.
Yeah.
And K-Loose, there's another one.
Yo, we was just literally chopping up about K-Loose. K-Loose, man.
Where you at, bro?
We need some music, bro. We're calling you out.
Trust me, man. Nah,
I can't, there's only so many times I can listen to Interstellar in it. Like I need a new drop. You get me? He's just wavy, bro.
Trust me. Nah, I see K-Loose often, man. That's my guy, man. I've known him from like nursery times.
Yeah.
Trust me, I see him often. Like he's doing his thing still. Like he's got his clothing line that he makes. It's called Flying Sauce.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. So look out for that. I know he's getting ready to drop that.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that out? Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Or
nah, it's not like officially out, but I know like he's been doing work. But I know like as far as like music goes, he's a musical guy in it. But every time I link him, like we freestyle in the kitchen for hours and that, it's one of them. But like as far as getting in studio, I think he's just been kind of more focused on getting his clothing line and things like patterned up.
Yeah, fair enough.
Trust me. So I think in due time we're gonna hear a lot more K-Loose. But I'm like you, like I still play like Interstellar and stuff and all them type of tunes. So he's definitely someone in Manchester I check for a lot. And we got Children of Zeus. I've played them for time anyway. Like you say, I like my soulful and R&B type of things, and they they tick that box. Yes,
they tick every box.
Me.
I think they just say you can put them on literally anywhere.
Yeah,
like I was at my mum's the other week, and she had like Bluetooth speaker and that, and they're playing like reggae and that.
Yeah,
and then it went a bit weird. Like my mum was like some weird music. I was like, come on, let me put some on. And I shit you not, yeah, I put the new album on balance, and then I made a quick playlist or through balance in there, and then I threw like Still Standing, Hard Work, couple others slaps in there, and just put it on, and it's calm. No one, my mum's not asking me, yo, turn your music off, change this, what's this. Like if I put grime on, my mum's like 2 seconds in, turn it off. Put Children as Use on, the whole playlist is just playing, bro. It's just running. You get me? It's just
that's
vibes.
it. That's what's funny. I even show my mum Children as Use.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a lot of artists that I could show my mum, but I had to just show her that and say, I just check this one just quickly because it's your type of thing as well.
Yeah.
And you can get with that. So
yeah,
showed her that one. Sly, of course.
Yeah. Obviously
Sly's
new,
my
new
guy,
EP.
man. Yeah.
Prograde out now. Go and run that up.
New EP, man. That's definitely some of his best work, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Trust
That
me,
is it. What's the manage? What's the manage?
So Manneh.
So Manneh. I was gonna say Manneh Way for some reason. Yeah, So Manneh.
So Manneh, man.
Love that tune, man. Big tune.
Yeah, but like literally, like Sly's my guy. Like we didn't even really like touch on that so much, like in the thing. Like I was in a crew with Sly like from like 2006, from way back.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Just what? Who else was in that crew? School or so? I don't think I know about
Dangerous Minds. I think Sly might have touched on it briefly, but basically he went to school with my nephew, who's older than me. Funny enough, my family's mad, bro.
Yeah, I've got. And then, I know what you mean.
So we went to school with them, and then my nephew that was older than me, and then my brother like used to chill with my nephew. And then they was all like in a crew together called Dangerous Minds. And this was before I kind of like started like chilling like with my dad's side hard in it. So I started chilling like with them lot. And that's when I met Sly and all them. These times I was kind of spitting bars, but them man was spitting bars, bro.
Yeah.
They was spitting. I remember like going to link them at their school in academy in it.
So
I went Charlton High School and they went to some net school, so it was peak. But they had a little studio they could use. I remember going there.
What, in the school?
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
like they could rent it out like after school. I was thinking, this is mad.
Yeah,
we had one in ours, but we couldn't do that. It was tight in my school, bro. So literally, met flipping. So that's where I met Sly, and then through them, we had a crew called Dangerous Minds.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of us in there, bro. It was me, Sykes, which is my nephew. Then you had my brother, Virus, and then there was ISO. Then you had a lot of guys there were a few guys from Withenshaw, Ashy, Blitz. And then I think at one point, like, the bare people kind of came and gone through Dangerous Minds. Like, there was a few people, like, it was a big collective. And there was a few of us. And I met Sly through there, and that's where it kind of became a boy. Yeah, man. And you've been boys ever since then? Yeah, pretty much. Like, we was chilling, and we didn't see each other, like, for a few years. And I remember we started college. It must have been, like, second year of college. Yeah. Do you know, like, when you have that first day, where you in that assembly type thing and you're just chatting about like what you're gonna be doing. Yeah. Remember, like I was kind of walking out and he was walking in. I remember I seen it. I had this moment where we shook hands. I was like, I've not seen you for time. Yeah. And it was mad. And then we read out everyone who's in each other's class, and it was literally my old class from last year, plus Sly and plus like everyone else I knew. And I got put in some next class, and I remember being like, nah, how have you put my old class like everyone's together and then you put me in the class like with the other guys? And then Sly's in there. I remember I went and complained in it. I went and said to the head of year or whoever like the person was. I remember saying, like, this ain't fair in it. Like, I've grew with these classmates. I'm comfortable with them. Have a laugh. I don't know who these other guys are. I want you to move me. Yeah. And I got moved like 2 weeks later. I remember I ducked in that class. I sat down on the table. I'm like, are you in here? I'm like, yeah. Come on. Gassed in that. Bust it, I remember it was me, YJ, flipping Sly. Like that class in college was good gas. I was saying, where you keeping me in that class? Like with them, I don't know no one. Yeah. I couldn't have missed out on that. So like through college, kind of like got close again, and then from there, that's where we just been safe like ever since. But new life for so long, bro. Yeah, man. That's I was gonna say that when I've had obviously I have a look through everyone's Instagram and stuff like that, and you got like pictures from like 2016, 17, 15 with Sly, like either you, Sly, and other people, or just what I'm saying, like he's been around, like you can see that you've been friends for a long time. Bro. So and Quayback, man, that's my guy. That So like with the Manneh scene, then, bro, obviously we spoke about it off camera before. Like you've got like a lot of collabs within the Manchester scene. Some really like sick ones as well, which we'll touch on in a sec. But is there anyone that you've not worked with that you would like to work with in the scene? And I know obviously you've pretty much worked with like, I wouldn't say everyone, but you've worked with a lot of people. So is there anyone that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with? Manifest it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, to be fair. Yeah. There's a lot of people. This is the techie one. This is one that I remember like coming here. I think when you get me to come here, I'm gonna think about this, and I've just not even thought about it. Now you just stuck me on the spot.
Mario's Wave, man.
Trust me as well. Is that? Do you know what?
Because like a lot of the people you just mentioned then,
Yeah.
like Kious, Sly, you've got tunes of them already. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now there's actually like quite a few. Menace. I've been meaning to get like a tune of like Menace.
You get me? Shout out Menace.
Trust
We'll
me.
run up his EP now.
I know. Nah, Menace is like Menace is one of like the guys that I've been like meaning to like get a track with eventually.
Yeah.
But like,
Do you know him?
Yeah.
as well?
Nah, I met Menace like through Sly in it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm pretty cool with Menace. But I feel like that's something that will happen eventually if you ever
Happen
get like
like
the right. Well, yeah, like if you ever get the
natural
right
things.
tune, like and with the right space for a verse, like I feel like could probably get that done at some point.
Yeah, that'll be a sick collab as well, man. I fuck with Menace.
Yeah,
hard.
man. You know what it is? Like it's more so like a lot of singers, you know.
Yeah, you feeling the singer vibe because obviously you got the tune with thingy as well, KS.
Yeah. Like
She's obviously a
yeah,
singer.
man. Big up KS, man. KS is cold. Like I like KS. Got like a unique sound.
Yeah. Like we
Yeah.
share her all the time. She does like mad covers and does
Mhm.
like her own. She does songwriting as well,
Yeah.
doesn't she? So she'll write her own stuff as well, which is sick. So yeah, we know that you
Mm-hmm.
with the singers. So what sort of singers you feeling? And is anyone out there?
Now you threw me on the spot, man.
I do. Everyone gets stumped by this, you know.
It's
Because obviously there's like
obviously like there's Tyler Daly and like
I was
do
just
you know what I
gonna
mean?
say.
There's that, but I was trying to like think of someone like that I've not like answered for already because I've already said like listen to because there's more people off the top of my head, but I can't think. Check. I'm gonna think. Move on and I'll bring it back up randomly.
Right, okay.
Because I know there's someone in there.
Yeah. Love that.
I'm gonna definitely bring one back. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Love that. So yeah, so obviously like with collabs, like
Mhm.
moving on from there, like collabs you would like to work with, like collabs that you have got. Obviously we just touched on. You got Sly, Kious, KS, RJ. There's the most recent one
Yeah,
on
man.
that you appeared on the Owly Beats
Yeah,
EP.
big up RJ, man, as well. Just quickly, my man's album is a work of art, man.
Yeah.
Had to like state that, man. True say, like, because it came out like the start of the year. I don't want people to like kind of forget about that album as the year goes on. So I just want to bring it up halfway through. RJ, Homegrown, out now.
Yeah.
Top piece of work, man.
Andy passed through here and done a breakdown where
Yeah,
he sat
yeah.
with me, he sat there where you are, and he broke down all the tracks on the EP.
Yeah, like
On
it's
the
a,
album,
it's a
sorry.
proper top album, man. I listened to it not long ago and I was thinking it's a proper. I didn't want to let the podcast pass without me saying that as far as people I listen to.
Yeah.
Because RJ's another one, very top tier, man.
Yeah, top tier artist, and again
Mhm.
that album, like you just said, it's got replay value. Come out at the start of the year,
Yeah,
still heavy in my rotation now, especially
Mhm.
with Northern Soul as well,
yeah,
which was the single released before the album.
yeah.
Which I think.
The other one is Bars and Gym Talk as well.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's how we got him on the podcast.
Messed
He
about like
done
the
bars.
fact they were on the album.
Yeah.
Like for
They-
me,
well,
I was
this
like,
is-
yeah, you all loaded for this year.
And Northern Soul, bro.
Yeah.
That is like
Yeah, yeah.
RJ put a post up recently saying, what tune are you feeling off the album? And I commented and said,
Yeah,
as much
clock
as
that, clock that.
much as I'm playing the album, Northern Soul is like it's heavy in my rotation. Like sometimes I listen to it and I reload it. Do you know what I mean? Like I proper like
Yeah.
that one. And he said on it that Sly like inspired him with that one by the listing off the names.
Yeah,
of,
yeah. Like
which
the
I think
different ends.
Yeah, and I think he was referring to So Manneh.
Yeah.
Because when I asked RJ, I said I don't think the song's out yet, so
Yeah.
I think he must have got a little exclusive of
Trust me.
So Manneh, because that's similar in it where he lists
Yeah.
ends and stuff Sly on his one. So yeah, you've obviously got the one with RJ, 1050. 1050. Yeah, I was gonna ask that actually because I wrote it down as 1050, but it's 1000.
Yeah, 1,050. Yeah, it was random.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. I would just say keep it 1,050. I think that's what I say. Like,
It's
in
one
the
of
last
them
bit. The
mad
thing is, like, we
things.
call it 1,050 in it because
Yeah.
they both wrote like that verse, like that. The chorus there in the studio in it, like together.
Okay.
And it was
Yeah.
a bit of a weird one. I remember like I wrote the last bit of my bar in the studio as well, and we're just kind of coming up with it there and then. So that was kind of a spontaneous one. That.
Yeah.
Trust me, especially like the whole tune was spontaneous. To be fair, like the way the beat was and stuff. Like, trust me, man.
Yeah, the beat's a bit mad, innit? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
it's
It's
a
a
good
different
tune,
beat,
but
man.
like the beat's different. It's
Yeah,
not
it's a
something-
different beat, man. Like it's
Yeah.
definitely one that will play like in more of like the rave scene, man.
Yeah.
Trust
Yeah,
me, man. It's good to have
definitely.
something under your belt though, like especially as an artist, you should like try like do new things and just see where it takes you, because it can only develop you more, if anything, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially if you're an artist who performs live, you can never have enough of each of different things, because if you're on stage and you're doing a live show and they're not feeling track A, you need a track B, C, and D just so you can feel the room, so you know what they're feeling. So you know.
Tell you what, when we did that track live, we did it once. And I remember RJ got about 4 reloads. Yeah, like straight away as soon as his verse dropped, he got like 4 reloads. Crazy. It was literally peak by the time it got to like my verse. I think everyone had enough of it. I felt after like 4th, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Cool. I was saying big up you. I was saying no. By the time my verse comes, everyone be like, oh. Yeah. Next. Come on, man, not this tune again. And he's another guy. Yeah, but RJ smashed it with that one. So that just shows you the potential of what the tune can do if it's played outside.
Played in the right environment. That's it. Yeah. So obviously we touched on, you got the tune with Kious as well. He's like an artist that you fuck with heavy. So
yeah, man. They should have so many tunes together though. That's old, that one as well.
Yeah, feelings, isn't it? Yeah. And then the collab I want to speak to you most about, bro, it's like when I interview people and I say to people, who in the Manchester scene would you like to work with, these 2 names come up non-stop. Like I think everybody who's been on has said these 2 names to me in some capacity. So you've obviously got a tune with Abnormal Sleeps and HMD. Shout out them 2, man, because that's a big tune. So the tune's the Screets. The Screets, innit? Yeah, not the streets, the Screets. And it's off Isolation Tape. Is it pack 1?
It's the one, it's the first one.
It's the first one, innit? Thought so, because he did do a pack 2 as well, didn't he? But yeah,
big up Sleeps, man.
It's off pack 1, so yeah, how did that come about? Chat to us about that, because like I say, everyone brings them 2 up all the time as people they would like to work with, so how did you secure that feature, bro?
Them 2 are just like a combination in general. See, when them 2 make music, it just works, innit?
Yeah,
like, them 2 are very cold, man.
100%.
It's pretty much Sleeps just hit me up one time and just said just got a slot for me there on a tune.
So is that where you record then? Do you record at Medicaid?
Yeah, as of recently, like in the past like year or so, I've recorded a lot of music at Medicaid. Most of it's been there, to be fair. Yeah. So just through that, like I think me and Sleeps, I've known Sleeps from ages ago anyway, like from when we was kids, like just on a here and there thing. We'd always say safe to each other, like we're never that close, but
you know,
I knew him safe enough to like always chat and have a bit of a convo and stuff. So I've always knew him, but we started I started using the studio like a while back, and we started like recording more and more. First I just went there kind of just using like YouTube beats, and then started like he started producing beats for me, and then started building more of a relationship. And then I think from there he just kind of hit me up one day and said, yo, I've got a slot on the tune, do you want to jump on? And then it was a rap. As soon as he sent it me, I was like, course, bro. Yeah, man. I remember I wrote like
what was that
2
feeling
different
like
16s.
Like what was that feeling like to get that call though? Because like I say, Sleeps and HMD are probably 2 of the best, but also 2 of the most popular artists in the scene. Like I don't know anyone in the scene who doesn't listen to. When I say who do you listen to, like them names come out of the mouth. Sleeps and HMD, like everybody in it. Do you know?
Looking back, it actually is an honor, because I don't see them, man. They don't collaborate with people that often.
Not loads.
So that's the fact I got that shot at the time. I didn't like appreciate it as much as I do now. Looking back, the way you just brought it up, I'm like, yeah, that is pretty mad. I do appreciate that. So, but yeah, it was literally just a random shot, and it was just like gas. As soon as I heard the tune, it was the HMD hook. It's love for you, then it's love from. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, bro. He's my favorite. Like, if I on the singing vibe,
good
HMD. Like I really fuck with Tyler Daly as well, but for me, I love HMD's music, bro. All of it is just cold.
Good youth,
shout out
man.
HMD.
Good youth's my tune.
Yeah.
I remember me and Sly were in that music video, and it bare random, you know. It's only because we was just there. I remember it was in Hume Park, like, and we were just shooting. I remember we was just there in the background chilling, and then them man are shooting. I remember I didn't even know HMD these times, but mine was like, yo, jump in the vid. I knew Sleeps, so that Sleeps was there. Everyone was just vibing Farrell and that, and I was just there, just kind of in the background with Sly, and it was like, yeah, just get in the vid. You could just like see us in the background. Then when I heard the tune of what it grew to be, I remember like clocking. I was like, I didn't clock the video. I was like, oh, there's me. I was like, cold.
Wait when it blows up, start telling everyone like, I'm in the video.
I feel like I was buzzing, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, HMD is a legend though. He just released a new one as well, hasn't he? Sacrifice,
but it's got a mad spelling in it.
Like, it's like SAKK type something.
Yeah, it's a banger as well.
Come on, man.
So yeah, shout out to Sleeps and
Yeah.
HMD, man. Little Sleeps and giving them the
Trust me,
flowers
man.
on the show and that. Come on.
I appreciate that shout, bro. Hopefully, got more music to make. Sleeps was actually on. He did some backing vocals on a tune on my most recent EP on Definition.
On Rainy Day,
On the Rainy Day EP, yeah.
Right,
On
okay.
Definition, like there's a little middle bit in the tune where it breaks down. It's got like a sample,
Yeah,
and then he's kind of singing over the sample.
you know Sleeps. You
So a
know,
little
the
cheeky
guy,
fun fact, like when you listen back to it,
bro. The
listen back
guy's
to
a
him, yo.
wizard, you know. I swear. When I had him in
Yeah.
here, I said to him, bro, there's literally nothing you
Trust
can't
me.
do. Like, cause at the time when I had him in, he just done backing vocals for the AO Britain tune.
Yeah,
And I'm like, bro, like every tune I put in the playlist, like it's money artists. So like we don't have no out of town features, no nothing like that. And it's
Yeah.
always produced by Sleeps. Sleeps is doing the backing vocals, it's featuring Sleeps, or like he's recorded at Medicaid or
it doesn't
something.
stop.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
there's
saying? It's
it don't
mental,
stop, man.
bro.
It don't stop.
It's mad. So yeah, shout out Sleeps and
Nah,
Medicaid.
it's
man.
inspirational, man. Trust me.
Yeah. So with the hourly beats thing, bro, just quickly, because this is the most recent thing you done.
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
You
Big
done
up
the
Harley
lockdown.
Beats, man.
Done the lockdown freestyle
Yeah.
on the Nocturnal EP.
Mhm.
I wrote it all down today because I'm shit with
Yeah,
names.
the
I always
Nocturnal
forget it.
album, man. I was buzzing to be on that. The guy got some legendary
Like
artists on
Rico Dan's on there. There's
man.
SBK from
Mhm.
London, Young SBK's
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
feature
yeah.
with a couple of them man on the tune.
that. Yeah.
Fabs and Kilo Dan,
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
a tune
Manchester
on there. The
thing as
Manchester
well.
based
Yeah,
one as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So how did that come about, and how did
Do
he
you know-
reach out to you?
Do you
or-
know how the Howley thing came? Funnily enough, yeah. Fabs, you know. Big up Fabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I must have put one of them posts saying, who's got producers for me? Like, who's producing? You know, like, you just throw it out on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just threw it out there. I was like, who's producing? And I think Fabs just pops up saying, yo, this guy Howley Beats, like, and I must have just shouted him one time. And then eventually we just linked up. And then
Okay.
we didn't actually record anything on the first session. We just, like, made 2 beats. And then I kind of went home with them and then came back. And then 2 tunes turned out to be the Up High tune.
Yeah.
That was one of them. And Timeline, which is on the last EP,
Yeah.
that was one of them as well. So we
So they're
first
both
made them
produced
2.
by Owly, yeah.
Yeah. And then the lockdown one kind of came like a bit afterwards when he was doing his thing. He just kind of said, "It's got a beat. You got to do this."
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Of course, like I had to do it, bro. Like man's got him on my EP.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
a
Like, yeah,
natural
man.
fit, innit?
I'll happily do it. I said to him, bro. Like, course, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
my guy
I didn't know he produced the Up High.
Yeah, no, I like working with Owly, man. As far as like grime producers go, man, he's a very serious grime producer, man. He makes proper old school grime rhythms. Some of them are hella old school, like too old school for me to even spit. And I ain't even gonna lie, like I just listen to them. I say, he knows I say it to him. Like that's why I try and get him on like the Timeline tune. Like it's very different. We try to like make something different, like. And man, it's one of them. I wanted to hear him do that side of, because I know he's a very like talented producer, and either way, you're gonna leave with something great. That's why I liked working with him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So obviously that one's out now. I'll put the link below because, like I say, Kious is on there and Fabs and Kilo got a tune on there as well. And obviously, where's my man? Owly, is he local?
Yeah, it's from Manchester still. It's more like North Manchester side.
Yeah. So shout out him as
Yeah.
well, man. So we'll put the link for that below because it's a good little project.
Yeah.
Like I say, Rico Dan's on there as well.
Yeah, Rico Dan's cold, man. That we made a few tunes in that session. I came down with them and they were there actually.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's sick. So like moving on then, bro, from like your features, just naturally move on into like your releases and your music. Obviously, like I say, I couldn't find your old name. You eluded me, so you got away with it. So I could have brought. Yeah, he's the first man to finesse it.
You know what though? I'm sure I'm flipping. If you listen to the intro on the Kious EP, on the first tune, I say Kious Ramps, whatever you want to call me. I say that.
Ah, right, okay.
You missed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I've slipped it.
You missed it. I was trying to throw that one there. Like,
I've had a mare here, and I feel, you know what I'm saying. I found out about everyone.
I think I say that on one tune. I might just be chatting shit, bro. But I'm sure I say it on one of them tunes.
Maybe. Nah, I think you're chatting shit. I would have found that.
Bro, I'm gonna double check me. I'm gonna play it in a minute.
Nah, don't. So yeah, when I went back, I found the first one on like your Apple Music and Spotify and all that as well. It's like, when I have artists on, obviously there's stuff that you can find on YouTube under different names, but I always look at the Spotify as like the starting point because anything that's on there you've approved to be on there. If there's anything you're not proud of, it's not going to be on there or anything like that.
That's true.
So that the first thing on there that I could find was the Kious EP. It's from 2018. What was that was that when you first renamed as Kious? How did that come about, or what was the reason behind like the self-title? Is that an EP, that one, innit?
Yeah, it's EP in it, but like, cause it's got more tunes than an EP can have, they made me put it as an album. I tried to actually call it the Kious EP, but I had a flipping absolute nightmare with the distribution company. Like, because they were basically saying because it's got more than 6 tunes, you can't call it an EP. So then I had to like change my whole artwork and then start going back and forth. And then I had a thing where I wanted the artwork to be blurred, and they were like, you can't have a blurry image, so I had to change it.
They're fucking annoying, aren't they, bro?
I was back and forth, and I was like, what's the deal, man? Like, so I ended up having a big mess, so that's why it's just called Kious.
Yeah. Because honest to God, like, I know other artists have been on and said it, and I've experienced it myself. Like,
man.
It's a nightmare. I do artwork for people, and like things get rejected for the slightest thing. Like, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, you can't have a blurred image. You used to say that you can't have a blurred image.
What is it affecting?
Daft. So yeah, obviously that was like the first sort of one, and 2 tunes. Obviously that had the K-Loose tune. Feelings, that one. And the tune that I listened back to it. The tune that stuck out to me was 2 Zips. Felt that one. Banging tune.
2 Zips is a personal favourite for me as well.
Yeah, I like that one. So what was the reaction of that EP, and did you see like any sort of growth off it and things like that? How did it do? Did it do well, like stream wise?
It does well. Like, you know, it gets played all the time. It gets played all over the world. That it's a bit of a weird one, but I think mainly it's because Skirting got playlisted.
Right. Skirting's on there as well. Yeah,
on a pretty big playlist, so that's kind of I feel like that game's brought a lot of exposure to it. Yeah. But it's still doing like a lot of more numbers than I thought it would do that, because there's a few tunes on there like I'm not happy with. It kind of got rushed and slapped together, and I felt like looking back, I wouldn't have released it the way I did. Right. Okay. Like, there's a few things I would have changed.
So how comes it's still? Sorry to cut you off there. How come it's still out now then? Because in my experience, when I've spoke to other artists, if they don't like something, they take it down. Like,
it's more so. It's not more so I don't like it. It's just a couple of tunes where I don't like a verse. Right. And it's like, so now I would have either changed the verse or just, do you know what I mean? Not put it out. I would have done it differently. But them tunes that I say I don't like, people listen to. Like, I'm saying, the versing, it's not necessarily bad, like, in a way of like it's shit. Yeah. It's just I just don't like it. It's like, oh, I could have done better on that one. Right. Okay. But I just look at I when I listen to it, I get a bit cringy. But if people listen to it and they like it, then fair dues.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists have said that to us, like the older stuff as well. Like, they'll take it down or they'll be embarrassed by it.
I would never take it down in a way. I'd hate to be that guy in a sense. It's like, it's good for people to see the growth as well.
Yeah, that's what I think, and especially if, like you said, it's still getting plays and someone somewhere likes it, innit?
I feel like my new stuff and like the most recent stuff that I have released, like, it's gonna be a certain level of like standard, like, from there, and it's not gonna like
leveled up.
Yeah. It's not gonna be none of that like verses out. Like, if it's gonna be a verse on anything new, it's because like I wrote that and I'm happy with it. That's the final thing. Yeah, I hear that.
So then obviously that was like the Kious EP, and then like the most recent is the For a Rainy Day EP.
Yeah, man.
And the title tune Rainy Day on there. You done a video for that as well. Yeah. So like, when did that drop? Was that this year or was it back in the last year?
The actual tape or the video?
Yeah, the tape.
It dropped December last year.
Right. See, I couldn't remember if it was right at the end or right at the start of this year.
I love a December release piece. Flipping Kious EP came out like pretty much almost 2 years to the day.
Right. Okay.
I think Rainy Day came out on the 11th, and the EP was like the 8th of 2018. I tried to get it bang on the thing, but like something happened. But I tried to like do 8th and 8th. No one would have noticed, but I would have known, and it would have been good. I'd have said 2 years ago though. Yeah. Fun fact. You got that one as well.
Yeah. So with the Rainy Day EP, obviously Rainy Day, that I did a video. Who was it who done the video for that? I've not wrote that down.
Artificials. Yeah, man. Big up Teej, man.
Yeah, man. So that one had a video. Is that on your own channel?
Yeah.
So we'll put all the links for that below. Also on there you had the tune with KS, which is it on here?
Where I'm from.
Where I'm from. Sorry. I've wrote the K's feature is on here, and I thought the tune was called on here. Sorry.
Nah, it's all right, bro.
Yeah. So obviously the KS feature, and then on like Apple Music, you can see when you look at an EP what tunes are like being played the most in it. It has that little
stars in it.
Yeah. So the one on Rainy Day EP for a Rainy Day EP. Sorry, the one that had the star on it was the Cobwebs interlude.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what's
So,
mad, bro? I used to have Apple Music, sorry, and I swapped to Spotify. Literally like this year.
Right. Okay.
Oscar and Sly, yo. I used to diss Spotify. I was anti-Spotify. I hate it. But now, like, Spotify is kind of cool. I had to make the transition, man. There's a few things that are a bit better, but I do love my Apple Music. So when you say that, it's like, oh, yeah. I forgot about the star thing. I used to buzz off that.
Yeah.
Nah, he's just reminded me, oh, I'm going back. I want to see my stars again.
Yeah, so Cobwebs interlude had the star next to it.
Yeah.
I think the other one was the title track Rainy Day that had the star and the Cobwebs. So I went on it, press play, straight away we hear the tag produced by Sleeps.
Come on, man.
He's just everywhere, isn't he? Like, he's just mad. So yeah, like, how did that, was that, obviously I gather that was one of them sessions where you go, he does the beat, you do the tune in the session. Was that one of them sessions?
Yeah. Well, pretty much almost the whole EP was recorded there, you know, apart from Where I'm From, which is produced by JSD, and that was recorded at his studio.
Yeah.
And Timeline, sorry, which was produced by Owly, which was recorded with him.
Yeah. Yeah,
but all the other tunes,
one before them,
I mix and master by Sleeps at Medicave, but the only one produced by him is Cobwebs one.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's got the star on there as well, man. So yeah, man. We'll put all the links. What I'll do is I'll link your Spotify profile and your Apple profile, because they're all on there, aren't they? So we'll put the links to his Apple and Spotify below, so you can go and tap in with them, because it is really good music. Like, we was listening to it before whilst I was waiting for you to arrive and that, and it's just good music, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? The quality's there. And
literally, like, the title is like for that. It's like For a Rainy Day, man. I've got some more, like, I've got happier music coming. You know, got some summer music coming.
Yeah, some Mario Milton tunes.
Some Milton tunes, man. Me and Sly got one ready to drop, like, called Summarize. I'm just trying to, like, get the video sorted out first, but yeah, man. I'm tempted to just, like, drop it and then do the video afterwards, but yeah. I'm
looking to sip a Milton in the back of the video. Looking to get
let's see what I mean. I'll show you the tune if anything, like, before we go.
Yeah, man. Little exclusives.
Yeah, man. Got some new music looking to drop, man.
Yeah.
For a rainy day, like, don't be put off by the name, because it's summer. Still go and listen to it.
Yeah, it did, and for context, it did drop in December. Do you get me? It's not just dropped now.
Like, it, man. There's a few summery ones on there, man.
Yeah, man. Couple you can drink a Mario to and that. So yeah, just like to wrap up on your like your releases and your discography and that, bro, is like your singles, because obviously there you're like EPs, there like your main bodies of work, but you have got singles, like you've got Hourglass, which is a tune as well. Artwork's hard for that one as well.
Big up the Sorrow Films.
Yeah, man. And the Up High, which we touched on before, produced by Owly. Yeah, man. That's a mad one as well. The beat on that's a bit mad as well. Like, I like it. I like it. It was just a bit like, it's a bit mad. You're like, whoa.
It's different. That's why that's like I said, like, when I went there to him, like, he showed me like some of the beats, and like, if you've heard some of his street, they're a bit like grime. I was like, oh, you know what, I need like this type of thing. We're just trying to flip it on his head. Like, Timeline and the Up High, they're bare different to each other.
Yeah.
But they both grime, and I tried a different thing on like Up High. It's not really a grime flow, but it's grime. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I picked a different pocket in it, and I had fun with it, to be fair, with that tune. I personally like it. It came out at a weird time though. It came out, do you know when all that George Floyd thing was happening?
Yeah, I was gonna say
it was right at the thinking back, it was, I don't know, I shouldn't have dropped it, but
it was
I went to know.
anyway.
Yeah,
it was 2020.
It was last year, and it just dropped at a weird time. So when it dropped, like, I just felt like some type of way about like kind of promoting it. Yeah. And I just left it to the side. So I feel like that one is kind of slept on. So I feel like there's a few people that probably might still not seen that. So
that's got a video as well on it. Yeah. We'll put the link to the video for that, because I watched that earlier.
Man.
Like you say, it could have been slept on because of everything that. Understandably. With
it
everything
was a weird time to drop some music. So I feel like that's one tune I would say, if you ain't heard, go and check it out, you know, because that's the vibes, you know.
Yeah,
one of my favourite tunes.
Pour up yourself a Milton and kick back, you get me.
Trust me.
Yeah,
high with it in the loft.
Yeah, so obviously, bro, just sort of to like round everything up, like with your music, what have you got coming? Because you've just touched on there, like, you're gonna show us a little. We'll make sure we shut all the cameras and mics off before you show us the exclusives. But yeah, you've obviously said you've got a little exclusive there for us. So what, like, can we expect to see from you in 2021? More music videos, more music,
music in general. I've just like invested in like a little setup for myself. So I've got
like home studio.
Yeah,
vibes.
Man. So I've got a mic and stuff. I've got some speakers. I'm just like learning how to use it, like the mix and mastering. I can record and stuff. I've got myself sounding all right, but I'm just trying to get my head around stuff. And once I get my head around stuff, it's over for everyone. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to learn, man. Like, I'm pretty crap at that type of that side of the computer thing, like producing and that type of stuff. It ain't my thing. I did it in college, for like 3 years, bro. And tell me how I still like.
Yeah, it's just gone. It's over. Yeah,
It's one of them. Like, I still like just look at it now, but like I'm more ready to learn now. I've got it in my house, and I'm like recording. I'm recording a shed load of ideas. It's good in a way of like these bad ideas, but it's bad as in I never finish them. So I've got like 7 half-finished tunes that I just sit there and just play. I'm like, I keep just starting a new one, and I need to stop that. I would never do that. Like, no, because I got the mic there. It's like onto the next
every
one.
little idea is becoming a birth of a tune.
Yeah, it's like that one's
that's
done now.
good though.
It's
That's
on to the
good.
next one. But trust me, I'm just trying to keep that cracking. But the plan is to probably drop another EP. I was thinking album, but I'll announce it further. Like I don't know.
December time.
It'll probably December times. I know. I need to break the December thing, but something's definitely dropping in December.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep the
you'll
tradition.
have to
A single
do,
or a video, something. But ideally, I'm thinking more September this time.
Yeah,
man.
September rather.
September, a little EP.
Yeah, man.
Got like a few tunes ready to go. I just need to like tap in. And these ones, like a couple of them produced by Abnormal Sleeps again. Got some new ones ready to go. That's what I mean, man. So probably be the majority of it probably will be produced by him. To be fair. Yeah, man. There's a few producers out there that
any like collabs on this EP, or is it just going to be strictly you?
I need some collabs, to be fair.
Yeah,
man. You know where I need to get, like, when I actually do get back to writing grime and I get in the correct bag, I need to get Fumes as well. I need, like, me and him, like, that's my guy as well, man. I meant to, like, mention him before. Fumes in my geese, man, from, like, time back.
Yeah, he's a geese, isn't it?
That's it, the geese, innit? He's the original geese. Like, if you're talking geese, that's Fumes and Sween, innit? Like, really. Trust me, man. But that's one. Like, when I do, like, what I get few, because he's been on fire recently. Bro.
Oh, bro, he's just
on fire, bro.
The EP, innit? I can't remember the name of it. Eights and something like that. I can't remember, but it's got like all his tunes that he's dropped recently, like Proper, Need You with that Rebecca Lisa, and there's a couple others on there that he's serious, Fumes, man. He's serious, guy. He's proper. I fuck with him heavy, but I'm mad into the grime in it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
For me, that would be sick to use both.
That's it, man. So it's like Fumes and as well Sween, man. Like there's one tune that we had with him, and it was meant to like come out eventually, but I think he's got his verse there, but we've never actually recorded it. And I remember seeing him, and he spat the verse, and it was sick. Yeah, and my head fell off, but we never actually got to record it. So like me and him go back as well, like from college. That's where I met Sween. I met Sween in college as well. Like I met a lot of everyone. Met everyone in college. Sheena Simon, big up Sheena Simon, man. Manchester College.
Yeah.
If you were there from like 09 between 012, big up, man. You was in the era, you were there, you know what I mean? Smoking outside the little ting across the road. That was us, man.
Yeah, man. So I think that's pretty much it from us, bro. We'll just start, obviously, with everyone. Make sure you tap in with Kious and his music. We'll put all the links below. And keep your eyes peeled for the new project that's coming.
Bro. That's why big up you, man, as well, man.
Yeah, man.
See, like, all the work you've been putting in. You've been going crazy recently. So everyone, just make sure you click the bell and just continue to support their thing, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely like, share, comment, subscribe, share it. Tell your nana to watch it. You get me? We need views, all of that. So thank you again to you, Kious, for coming in. If you haven't already, there'll be the Magnum Mario Milton tutorial will be on the channel, because that's coming out before this. So tap in with that if you haven't already, and school yourselves. We're getting out of here because we look like we need a refill on the Marios and Miltons out here. So
mate, if there's one left,
make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's it from us. Take it easy, people.